Hello, Sister Goons. My name is Alex, and we're about to Let's Play Sly 2 Band of Thieves. And before we actually get started with the rest of the video, I just want to show off this little Easter egg, and it's probably my favorite Easter egg in all of video games. It is Tom from Toonami. Now, you can unlock this as soon as you start the game, but I didn't think to do that. Though he is kind of, sort of a replacement for the alarm clock, but I figured to just, do that one instead. Or, no, actually, what I thought happened was that you needed to unlock the alarm clock first, and then Tom sort of essentially became the new alarm clock, basically. Like that's what I thought happened. So, Now, we are going to be finishing up this chapter today, and I did have to trim down a good portion of the video, and also what is up with Sly's hat. Swear to God. Anyway, so first of all, we need to take care of Sly's remaining 2 missions. First up is the Northern Light Battery. We did drain it, but we also need to make sure that it doesn't get any more power to it again. So we gotta climb up to the lighthouse, break in, and take the operation down from within. Now, this is one of the last 2 times that we'll be able to use this ice climbing thing. Because after this, it never shows up again. I mean it. Like, this never shows up in the 3rd game, I think. Definitely not the 4th one. So, yeah, this is not a permanent upgrade to Sly for future games, which, I mean, kind of a shame, because each of Sly's family members had something unique about their cane. Like, for example, Sly's ninja ancestor, Ryuichi Cooper. He had like 2 of them, and they could combine for one big cane. Tennessee, he had like basically his cane was like a gun, or Sir Gallic Cooper, who had a lance for a cane, But anyway, I think I'm just talking too fast. I'm sorry, because this is my 2nd time recording. I had to take a phone call for like a few seconds before going into all this. Just I don't want to get into it. Let's just say that timing with me is just fucking trash. There's a plane going by while I record. Fucking hell. Okay, so what we gotta do here is that we had to make our way from the outside of the lighthouse up, so we can get down to the ground floor and let Murray and Bentley in by just removing a door, or not a door, a chair. Sorry, I need a swig. But also with this, I was kind of a dumbass for this one, and I didn't really know what I could do, so I kind of fumbled around until the last minute. But basically, what you want to do is that you need to climb back up the way you came, so you can hit the generator at the top floor. And that's why I decided to speed this up, because, god damn it, I was being a dumbass. And these were the the rope was kind of a pain to deal with because, you know, it wasn't exactly stable, I guess is the right word. Like, there's electrical surges there, so, you know. But yeah, like, yeah, I think all you had to do was just go up to the generator, flip the switch, and yeah, that was it. But we're not quite done with Sly just yet. We got one more mission, and it is right on top of, and it's right on top of the lighthouse. So all you gotta do is just climb this little pipe that's also here, without the game camera spazzing out on you. And we gotta go and grab that eagle egg from that little plateau off the shore of the map. Now, if you remember Murray's last mission, which was basically him throwing fish at steam things, with the bear, that's where this mission. Well, that's why we had to do it, because Sly is the only one who has a parachute that can glide all the way over to that island safely. So that's pretty much it. You can stay still for long enough to get some height in there, but actually, I kind of would recommend you do that, because I want to say that there's not that big, like, I want to say the distance between each one is kind of long, and you do descend as you move forward. So yeah, take all you can, you know, just to keep all the airtime that you can, so that way you'll have a bit of an easier time when you finally get to the last one, which will get you over to the eagle. Well, it'll get you over to the nest, but you get my point. Anyway, so as we go through this last one, I did want to mention that it's not going to be smooth sailing from here per se, because as soon as you go over to the eagle plateau, or nest really, more eagles will fly at you, and they can pop the paraglider, which is an instant fail. So yeah, just try to maneuver around the eagles, try to stay under them as best you can, and stay as far out of their reach as possible. So yeah, that way it's not too grating, I guess. But once you land on the island, it's a hop, skip, and a jump away, assuming you don't screw up like I did. But anyway, now that we have the eagle egg in hand, we can just head on back to the safe house. And I did decide to keep this in because it's not that far anyway. You know, it's just like, you need to go through all these buoys. I think that's what they are. I think they're buoys. You know, those floating things in the water that kind of help sailors and stuff. Yeah, I think that's what it's supposed to be. But the biggest problem would definitely be the guards here. So, yeah, it's not very difficult. You just need to actually pay attention. But, you know, not the worst. And I'll see you guys in just a minute, because we do have a briefing coming up. So I'll see you guys then.
The Lumberjack Games are upon us. Now, despite Murray's study of the log chopping guide, none of us are skilled enough to beat Jean Bison at his own game. So, though it pains me to say it, we'll have to cheat. Murray, you'll participate in the power log chopping competition. Get us a good score, and then let Bison up for his turn. While he's chopping, I'll sneak the eagle egg into his trousers, and the protective parents should disturb his axe swings. Sly, given your ascension skills, I've signed you up for the ice wall climb. We'll keep Bison from beating your score by pulling him off the wall with some nearby grappling lines. And finally, I'll represent our team in the log rolling competition. With my knowledge of rotational mechanics, we're sure to get a stupendous score. Sly will be in charge of greasing Bison's logs, so he has no chance of beating it. If you guys are ready, I say we head out and show these meathead lumberjacks what we're made of.
Alright, so now that we have all that done, let's just go to the games, which are not far at all from our hideout. But I did have to cut at least a couple of things out here. Mainly fails involving Bentley, and I did have to speed up Murray's section. But okay, so like what Bentley said, we're gonna have to cheat here, and part of that is doing it when it's Jean Bison's turn, right? So there are 3 events. First up is the log chopping event, which, you know, kind of a standard lumberjack affair. You know, like it's like the first thing you think of whenever you think of a lumberjack, right? Basically, what you gotta do is that you gotta cut through the log, as fast as you can. I wasn't exactly paying much attention with this particular mini game at the time, so I just kind of lucked out and got perfect 10s. Basically, you want to get perfect 10s pretty much all the time, right? Okay, so now this is one of the first things that I had to fix. First of all, Bentley's mission right there, because of the eagles. Okay, like these eagles make this particular cheat way too freaking way too frustrating for me. Okay, because like, it's bad enough that we have a time limit for this one, and I absolutely hate time limits. But, you know, eagles are one-shot here because you're carrying their egg, and you can't move fast or even jump with it. So, you know, just I wanted to save you guys seeming like that. So, oh well. Okay, now this right here is actually what's gonna set up the last cheat, because Jean essentially threatens the judges if they don't give him perfect 10s. So, you know, kind of a saving their own skin sort of deal. Now, I also kind of screwed up with Sly's mission too, because oh boy. Okay, like, I did not know what I could really do. Well, okay, so, Sly's mission is that you just gotta get to the top and do it fast, right? Now, with a Murray section, which is the main reason why I had to speed this up in the first place, is to tie up Jean with hooks, and yeah, you need to do that before he reaches the top. So, yeah, as soon as you do that, he will be brought down and will be given a total of 0 before Jean you know, just do the whole threatening thing again. So, and okay, so now Bentley is up for the log roll, which I'm not sure if that would be an actual game in a lumberjack competition, but you know. This one is pretty self-explanatory. All I gotta do is just stay on the barrels and don't get dunked in the water, which... and yes, for this particular section, I did use the save states almost... not save states, the rewind feature almost religiously, because... oh, excuse me. Because I was not going to stand there all day trying to... Like, I think you have to restart the entirety of the games all over again if you fail. I want to say that's how it works. I want to say that. But, yeah, it's not entirely difficult to stay... it's not entirely difficult to stay on the logs. You just don't need to be so flustered like I was throughout this thing. Like, yeah, I was misreading a lot of things, and I was just kind of taking a blind guess on where was safe, where it wasn't. So, yeah, a lot of it's on me, but thankfully it doesn't last terribly long. Like, I want to say it was like 2 minutes or so. But now is where we need to make a bit of an improv to the plan. So, Sly's idea is to knock the judges out and take their places. Thing is, we also have a time limit, and this is where the alarm clock really comes in handy, so if you didn't get that, yeah. Although, to be fair, you know, the game does kind of tempt you to make noise, so, there were a certain episodes that kind of had you, well, that they kind of encouraged you to make a lot of noise in order to get a guard away from their position. So, you know, so it's not like the game was telling you to... So it's not exactly a paraglider situation, but it is still pretty annoying. But it is still kind of a foobar. It's still kind of... Sorry. It is still kind of a dick move, nonetheless, because you have to get these guys over to this cave over here, so that way Bentley and Murray can take on 2 of the guards, and Sly can take on the other. Well, he can take on the last one, but also you need to be quick, because the clocks don't last forever, and the guards' attention, the guards will go back to their post if they don't really hear much of anything. So, yeah, just like, don't let the judges see you, and as soon as they're close to the cave, the boys will take care of it for you. Except the last one, you got to do that shit by yourself. But thankfully, it is the final one that you need to do, and you should have enough of that yellow bar that is underneath your health in order to do all this. So, yeah, not very hard at all, especially with the alarm clock and all that stuff. So, yeah. It's actually kind of funny the way that they're looking right now, and Sly over there is like, eh? But unfortunately, Jean is not that. Jean is a lot smarter than he looks, and he pretty much knocks us out like almost immediately. Yeah, it was kind of funny actually. But this leads us into a bit of a jam because well, okay, so Jean has essentially taken the gang to a bit of an undisclosed area. I don't really know where this is. I want to say it's one of his lumber houses, but I don't really know. So, okay, actually, this is a Bentley battle, actually. Like, yeah, like, Sly has taken on most of the bosses. Murray got, like, 2. And this is one where Bentley does one in person. So yeah, that's actually kind of cool. But it is a bit of a battle of brains, though. I'll explain that in a minute. So Murray is gonna try. Murray is gonna try to open the door, which will take a few minutes. But Bentley can slip through a hole, so he can try to figure out just where the heck they are. Which is honestly kind of handy. But we're in the belly of the beast now, thanks to Jean, who's right over there. Okay, now notice how he doesn't have the talons on his cane anymore. Well, okay. Sorry, I'm trying not to really step in here, but oh, there we go. So, Jean found all of the clockwork parts that the gang had collected, and he gave every single set, well, not set, every single one to Arpeggio. We saw him during episode 2, but we didn't really interact with him, and we kind of sort of heard him in the last chapter. So yeah. Things are looking incredibly grim, especially since this is the second to last chapter. But so basically what's going to happen with this fight is that we need to use the environment to our advantage. A square, triangle, and circle will be mapped to certain buttons, and you need to trigger certain traps in order to hurt Jean. Though keep in mind, the traps can hurt you. And Jean will also send in a bunch of goons at one point or another. I think I had more luck with the flames and logs, because I could not time the saws worth a damn. So, yeah, not exactly one of my finer moments here. And I did sort of use the rewind feature for certain tools and such. And yeah, here we go with the enemies. Crap, can't talk. Yeah, not exactly the funnest of times, but you know, it could be worse, you know, it could be. I finally managed to hit him with a saw, but completely misread where I needed to do that, so, you know. But yeah, I like, okay, so missed inputs aside, I really like this boss fight. It fits with Bentley's character. You know, he's not the direct confrontation guy. He is the one who sits back and strategizes. He pokes and prods, uses the environment to his advantage. Like he will take anything and use it against you, right? Oh, right. Jean will now start shooting. We'll start throwing dynamite at this point. So yeah, you just need to be on your toes even more about this one. And I hope you got the buttons memorized at this point, like I sorta did, sorta didn't. Yeah, not exactly the greatest of moments for me, but hey, you know, the fight's almost done, and this should be the last phase. All we gotta do is, well, now all we gotta do is just freaking knock him out for good, you know. But you know, like, so long as you try to pay attention to where he is and where all the traps are, you should be golden. And also, you know, just try to not get yourself hit. You know, like I have a bad habit of doing that sometimes. But that is the end of Jean Bison's log chopping career as part of the Claw Gang, and there goes another plane overhead. Crap.
Good job, little buddy. That was some fast thinking.
But okay, so now that that's done, we gotta make tracks and head over to the Northern Light Battery, cause there's no energy in there and it's all pretty empty. But there's a time limit. It will be in 1 minute, so we gotta book it over to that thing, like seriously. But good thing is that it's close by. It's you can do it in the allotted time. You just gotta figure out where to go, really. Which was a bit on me, because we were facing a very weird position. I didn't really know where the camera was, so yeah. Sorry about that. Okay, so now everybody is just gonna do their own thing. And after this, we do have one more cutscene, and I guess I will see you guys after that. So as soon as the job complete scene, I'll see you guys in just a minute or two.
As we shut ourselves into the Northern Light Battery, it became black. For a few long minutes, we just sat there in darkness. No one dared to talk for fear that Jean Bison's men might discover where we were hiding. Time seemed to have stopped. And then, we felt it. We were being lifted up to Arpeggio's blimp. It was all so strange. The focus of all our schemes had been stolen from us. Our clockwork parts were gone. Looking around the inside of the battery, I knew we all felt it. Failure. I was twitchy and ready for action. Any action. Bentley tried to make some sense of the situation by drawing up meaningless plans. But Murray took it the worst. He just sat there sobbing while the team van floated away over the horizon. That van was his life. I knew I'd have to find a way to make it up to him.
Man, Murray cannot catch a break. Okay, so that leaves us with one more episode left, and we will be doing that on Monday, which, speaking of, I do want to preface something here. So we have only 4 videos of this game left, and from that, I want to upload Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. I want to do that. But I don't really know if I... Well, oh, no, because this is Monday's video. So, yeah, we only have... Yeah, so... I'm gonna try to get 4 videos out this week. I will try my damnedest. If I do skip a day, I'll just do it the next day. But yeah, because I may as well finish it up this week, trying to move on a bit already. So yeah. I hope to see you guys for the conclusion of Sly 2 Band of Thieves. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a like, comment down below, and if you're new around here, please subscribe to the channel because we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers and every little bit can help. Also, if for some reason YouTube still has you on restricted mode, please turn that off so that way you can see every video that I upload. With that said, until next time, Social Goons, remember,